You mentioned after Brentford, when you were asked about whether you feared for your job, that you're not that guy, that you never fear for it. Why is that? Why are you not that guy who's concerned?
Because the worst thing in this job is not to win games, and that is the same feeling in Casa Pia when I lose in third division is the same here. And then it's a job. Of course, it's a dream to be here, and I want to continue here, and I want to fight for this. But the problem is now what makes me suffer is to lose games, is not to lose my job. So that is. You fear to lose your job when you have to pay the bills, and I don't have that feeling. I just want to continue this. But when we don't win games, that is the suffering that I have. It's not the fear of losing the job. I don't care. I'm telling you, when we finish the game and you can see me, I don't care about my job. That hurt of not winning games or failing, that is the thing that hurts me the most.
And is there any scenario in which, I know you talked about it after the Europa League final, about walking away from the job, resigning. Is there any scenario in which you might think, I can't do this any longer? No,
that is the decision of the board. I cannot do that. Sometimes I have that feeling, and losing is hard. Not to create the momentum is so frustrating. When you create the momentum, go to the next game, something happen. That feeling sometimes hurts me a lot. Also the players and especially the staff here, but that is not my decision, and I think would be really hard to leave if I don't do everything to follow my career here.
Ruben, you said last week that your point of view is not influenced by media, by social media. How important is that for you, and how difficult is it to kind of keep in a bubble when there's so much kind of talk about United?
It's really important because there is no one in the world that can read everything and listen everything about people that understand football and not being influenced for that. So I'm trying to listen and to see all the games, because I know that I see the game more times than all that guys together, because they have to see all the games in Premier League, give an opinion. My opinion is completely different, because I see the games, I see the trainings, I understand my players, I understand what I'm doing, and I follow my job this way, because it's impossible to survive in this club listening all the things, and a lot of things that my wife is talking with the media. That is such a nonsense. Nobody in my family talk about that. We love to live in England. You have no idea what is abuse in here, because you are so polite compared to my country when we are losing. So you have no idea. We are really happy. My family is really happy. I'm just me and my family that is struggling, because I hate losing and I hate failing.
So James and Ruben, the hierarchy, the top of the club have always been very honest and open that it's a big project that you took on, and it is going to take time. The reality, though, is that you need enough wins and enough results to buy you that time, and if they don't come, it puts an increasing amount of pressure on everyone. Have you been given any assurances, or do you sense that even if it gets a bit uglier or even uglier over the coming weeks, you're still going to have that patience, that you are going to get the season regardless?
I'm not concerned about that, and nobody here is naive we understand that we need results to continue the project. We will reach a point that is impossible for everyone, because this is a very big club with a lot of sponsors, with 2 owners. So it's hard. The balance is really hard. So I'm not concerned about that. Again, what I want is to see my team winning or losing, playing the same way. And we are not doing that in the simple things of playing football, that anyone can do it. So my biggest problem is for my players believe in you guys when you say the problem of our team is the system. I get crazy about that, because I can see the team. I see this team playing in a different system, and I can point you that the way we do or play in different systems, we need to play the same way, with the same power, with the same intensity, with the same focus. If you do that, it doesn't matter the system.
You said you're obviously not naive in terms of results. You know you've got to get them. Do you think you're getting close to that point where the patience could go, or do you feel that you've got enough from your conversations with Jim?
It doesn't matter. I just need one more game, because football is like that. We need one more game. We win. we get some hope, and then in the next game we will see. That is always the same thing. So I don't need a lot of time. It doesn't matter for me. Just matter the next game, and the next game is tomorrow. We just have to perform, and we need to win.
Just on the system, because you mentioned it to Dan and then to James. Do you feel that there's maybe a little bit of a mistrust of that particular system in this country because it's a little bit different than perhaps the majority of the managers?
No.
And also that a lot of these players failed in a system that was completely different under the previous manager.
It's the results. It's the results. Imagine that we won the first. If there is no if, but imagine that we won the first game against Arsenal, and then you don't miss the penalty and you win against Fulham, even without playing really well. Imagine that this happened. The trust in everything about our club, the system, the way we play, would be completely different. So if you win, everything is okay. If you lose, you are doubting everything about yourself, about your teammate, about the coach, everything. And that is normal.
The point is that a manager who's playing with a back four and losing will not be told to play in a back three, but you're being told to play in a back four when you're playing in a back three, so it is different.
Please, there is no back three. Against Brentford, lately we play with Luke Shaw, 2 centre-backs and the right back. They play in the different type of position in the beginning. So it's not 3 centre-backs, it's the same thing with a little bit different positions. Against Brentford second half, it was like a 4-4-2. The problem is that we were not good with the ball, we were soft without the ball, and we lose. But imagine that we score the penalty. And the final goal, we are trying to win the game. Everyone is out of position. That can happen in the 4-3-3 or the 3-4-3. So I think the details matter most than the system.
Let's go to Samuel and last question for Laurie. Just on that, Ruben, some former players have said, oh, look how the team could look if they did play a back four. Have any of the players gone to you and even dared suggest maybe we should play with a back four at all?
No, I don't. Guys, I'm the manager of the club, and the big club, and is the media that is going to dictate what I'm going to do? It cannot be. It's not possible to sustain that. And then the players, I can talk with the players. I talk with the players every day, but I explain point by point what is happening with our team. So again, it's not a 3-4-3 all the time. I think we are thinking about the system. I think we need to look to all of the parts of the game. This team play in the different system for many years, and you were talking about the lack of identity, no idea, whatever. So it's not the system, it's the small details, the way we play the game. And I understand what people think, what would be this team in a different system. I don't know, maybe this team would win more games, but if we don't change certain things, we are not going to win titles if we change for 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. And that is my point with the players. Not with you, I don't want to change your mind, but my players, I guarantee you they are listening to you, all that opinions, and they are putting that inside because we are not winning games. And they have to believe in me because I watch more games than you guys combined.
Don't doubt that.
No, more games off Manchester. No, not. I don't see nothing.
Sort of on the theme of games, Ruben, there's a prospect of United playing some friendlies in different countries. What do you feel about that? Would you welcome that? Would you understand the?
We have to do it. We have to do it, and we knew it when we miss Europe. We have a lot of things. We have our fans. We have the budget. We have to compensate a lot of things. So we have to do it. We will do it. We want to be with our fans around the world. So we are putting all together into to do that.
It doesn't matter that obviously you were speaking about the virtues of having 3 midweeks to train with your team. You kind of understand the realities and
but
the balance
we have to
there.
do it.
Right.
That's all. We have to do it. If you have to do it, you have to manage to find the space to do it. Thank you.